Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Fnatic here, and today I'll be telling you the story about how me and my friends got suspended or got two Wednesday schools. So it's like every normal day, okay? So like we're going to school and all that, right? It's like I go to the cafeteria and I'm getting my breakfast because the cafeterias and the schools have to provide you with free lunch or not free lunch, a free breakfast, or sometimes they'll like make you pay for it depending on what you get. If you don't have like the money for it, then they give you like that shitty ass fucking PB&J shit, you know what I mean? By the time the bell rings and all that, we've all finished our breakfast and all that, so we're all heading to class. So we start heading to class, right? And, I have a few friends in each class and all that, a good amount actually, a really good handful. And me and my friends, like, we didn't really give a fuck. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, we didn't care about what we did and all that. We were just there to have fun. I mean, I took school seriously more than my friends, but I was still like, the detective fanatic that would always try to figure out what everyone was doing and what we were planning on doing in the future and all that, like what we were doing that day. I was that guy who was like still cautious but still having fun. Fourth period rolls around, and this is where the story like really starts to spark up. Again, I have a few of my friends in there. One of them, she's a girl, and we're gonna call her Marissa. So I'm sitting next to Marissa in language arts, I think it was, and like we have one of those free days where you don't have to like do anything. We're talking and all that, and then somehow we get on to the topic of secrets, like how like I was talking about her boyfriend and all that, and then she was like, because like we joke around and all that, so we make a lot of stories up, and sometimes we'll just joke around and goof off. And then she goes, you know what? Here, I'll tell you a secret if you tell me one of yours. Go ahead, shoot. And I was just gonna mess around with her like from the start. She's telling me her secret. It's something about her boyfriend. It wasn't even that major. I'm gonna be honest with you. We're talking, and she tells me her secret, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And I dead ass right when she finishes her story or her secret, the bell rings, and me being the jokester I am and dumbass, I bolt. Me and my friend fucking bolt. So I'm bolting away from her, just as a joke and all that, ha ha ha. And we're on the third floor because our building has 3 floors, right? At the top is 8th grade, the bottom is 6th grade, and then the middle is 7th grade, right? So we're on the top floor because we're in 8th grade. And I run into one of my other troublemaking friends in the hallway. And we'll call him Jackson, censoring his name. So I'm like, yo, bro, we gotta run. He's like, oh, okay. So we start running, and we're running out the doorway and all that. And there's these 2 stairwells, one to go up and one to go down. So we're going down the down stairwell, and we're bolting all the way down to the lunchroom because it's like lunchtime now. So we're bolting down and all that. And there's these like little like ledges off every floor where you can like look over. Me and my friend jump off the 7th grade ledge. Like it's like a good 10 to 20 feet ish of like just nothing. Like it's a drop. So we're like, fuck it, we're just gonna, because she was chasing us, right? Marissa was chasing us, so like we're like, fuck it, bro, we're just gonna jump. So I jump first, and we have these trapper keepers and all that. So I hand him my trapper keeper. I'm like, bro, I'm jumping. And he's like, alright, I guess I'll jump too. I jump, and then I say, yo, bro, hand me my trapper keeper right now. And he's like, okay. He drops it for me, and he jumps too. Like I turn around to see my friend fucking jumping off this ledge. He falls into the mulch and all that, and we just dart to the lunchroom, right? We're sitting at the lunchroom, and we're just chilling, okay? We're just sitting there, we're like, hopefully no one saw us. I mean, we saw like a few 6th graders see us, but like, whatever. So we're sitting down. I'd say 3/4 of the way through lunch, we're chilling. Okay, we're just chilling. We're thinking, okay, well, we got away with it, right? We hopefully got away with it. No one saw it. We're good. Little did I know, the principal was sitting right there because like usually the principals are like all around the like school and all that in the rooms. So we're like, okay. And he comes over and he goes, yeah, can I see Connor, please? I want to talk to him. And we're like, well, fuck. Because like we're like thinking like, fuck, they caught us, like, what are we gonna do? Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I got caught, my mom's gonna beat my ass with a belt, Like, I'm not gonna have a good night tonight. My poor Xbox, that shit's getting smashed. So, we go to the office, during lunch too, like, this sucks. Like, we wanna eat. One by one, she calls us in, and of course, I fucking go in second, so I'm, like, waiting to suspense and all that. And while I'm waiting, there's these desks that we were sitting at, and she gave us a paper to write respect on like so many times. I'm like, okay, I don't see the point of it, but okay. And she calls him in, and then he doesn't come out for like 15 minutes. I'm like, what the hell are they doing in there? I'm waiting, and I'm just writing respect down like 20 million fucking times on this big sheet of paper. And then she calls me in, and I'm like, okay, well, here we go. And I walk in, and then she's like, do you know what you did? And I was like, what do you mean? I know what I did. Like, of course I do. And I'm trying to be polite because, like, you know, like, even though I got in trouble, I was still, like, a good kid. Like, I would always be like, well, fuck, I'm just gonna admit to it. And I'm like, yeah, we jumped off. I was running from my friend. Sounds stupid, but we did. And we jumped off the ledge. And we ran in here. That's all we did. And he's like, well, let me go and get in contact with some of my supervisors. So she calls him up and all that. And she goes, so here's what could have happened. You could have gotten suspended right here, right now, for like 7 days or 14 days. And I'm like, ma'am, please, I need my education. I didn't care about being suspended. I cared about my mom beating my ass and my dad coming home with a sledgehammer and smashing my 5 years of work on my Xbox. Okay, I had a lot of fucking stats on NW2 and BO2, okay? Zombie rounds, you know how many zombie rounds were on Black Ops 2 that I played on the Xbox 360? I am not wasting that shit. But anyways, so I'm like, okay, well, when do I serve it and all that? And then she goes, well, no, you're not serving it. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? You just said I'm getting it. And I'm like, well, since you told the truth, you're only going to serve 2 Wednesday schools. And I'm like, really? And she's like, yeah, you and your friend are going to serve 2 Wednesday schools and nothing more than that. Just come in on certain days and you'll be fine. If there's a lesson to the story, tell the truth because it'll help you get out of trouble. Or you won't be in as much trouble. But yeah, me and my friend, we served at 2 Wednesday schools and we went on from life from there. I hope you guys enjoyed the story and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.